Drama in the shaky mom courtroom today. Just as the jury was gearing up to hear testimony, the trial was put on hold. Paramedics were called in to the courthouse because Julie Schnedeker complained of leg pain and wanted to be checked out. Well, she eventually got the thumbs up. She was okay. The trial resumed. Also happening today, the jury heard from Schnedeker herself, the prosecution playing parts of her explosive police interview. Here's part of it.
He said, when I get out of here, I'm never going to come back and see you. I came up behind her.
What was she doing?
Hold on.
She was doing homework on the computer? Yeah? You came up behind her with what?
With a 38.
Okay. And what happened?
I shot her in the back of the head.
Because she was running her mouth at you?
Yeah. And then I shot her, I think, in the mouth.
Why did you want to shoot her in the mouth?
Because it angers me so much.
Her mouth angers you?
Yeah.
Our own Matt Zarrell is with me now. He's a producer for Nancy Grace's show. Matt, this recording happened hours after she shot and killed her children, 16-year-old Calix, 13-year-old Bo, I believe, in the family car. What are your thoughts when you hear that?
Susan, I had listened to this for the last hour, and it is just shocking. She goes into detail not only about the murders of Bo and Calix, but she's at the police station, and she's being questioned about what she thinks happened. She's asked whether she thinks they're dead or not. She says, I don't know, and she says, I hope so. And the cop says, well, what do you hope? And she says, I hope they're dead.
Wow. Do you get the sense when you listen to these that this was premeditated, that she planned on killing her kids, and that maybe she wants the jury to somehow believe that she has mental issues?
Well, yes, and that's one point that the defense is going to try and bring up. But Schnedeker was specifically asked what she thinks about what happened. She says she just feels horrible, but she's been thinking about doing this for a long time. And remember, Susan, you have the 5 days of planning that she went to go buy the gun, but she had to wait 5 days before she could pick it up. And then we're expected to see surveillance video from inside the store where she appears to be completely normal and even shakes the clerk's hand on the way out.
Wow, it's certainly been a roller coaster of 48 hours into this trial. Just yesterday, her ex-husband took the stand and shocked the courtroom with what he says that she said after she killed their 2 children. Here it is.
After your return from overseas in January of 2011 following the death of your children, did you ever speak to the defendant in person in February of 2011?
Yes, sir, I did.
During that conversation, did the defendant ever comment upon how her acts affected you?
Yes, sir.
What did she say?
The defendant said to me when I saw her, I guess I stomped your heart flat, huh?
No further questions.
You got to feel for the husband there. He doesn't even mention her name, calls her the defendant. Matt, I assume Nancy's going to have so much more on this tonight.
Yes, exactly. And specifically with Parker Schnedeker, that Julie Schnedeker looked Parker Schnedeker just days before the murder dead in the eye and said, I got this. Does that sound like a crazy person? We'll find out.
Wow. All right, Matt, thanks so much for calling in. Appreciate it.